All right, tell us your name and where you're from.
Okay, my name is Ruth Gardner-Loew. I moved to Austin from France. It will be 4 years in April.
And you had an occupation when you lived on the East Coast that took you to France, of which I am particularly enamored. Will you share what that occupation was and your new pursuit?
Yes. Well, when I lived in New York, I was the food, wine, and design editor of Elle magazine, and I was enamored of that job also because it gave me a great opportunity to travel and to meet people and eat a lot of good food, drink a lot of good wine. And what I'm doing in Austin now, actually, it's related because the food that I did was good food, but it was healthy food. And what I'm doing here in Austin is I'm dealing with healthy interiors. And that's just an extension of wellness, something that people are crazy about here in Austin. Good health, good living, and all that.
And how have you gotten involved? We say newcomers is anyone who's been here less than 5 years. You've been here about 4, and you've gotten very involved in the community. What would be your suggestion for someone new to the area?
Well, my experience, when I first came here, I had these great ideas about what I was going to do. I loved Austin. I used to come here on a visit. My family and I would visit my mom and my family, and they always said, well, why don't you move here? Why don't you move here? And I said, well, it's too flat. I don't like it. And then they took me around, and I discovered the hills that reminded me of the south of France, and then Travis Heights was all green and lush, and then the people were so friendly. And again, like I said, really interested in health and wellness and being fit. And then when I said, well, when I move there, that's fine. All that's really cool. But what am I going to do to live? I need to be involved. I need to be active. And I came here and wanted to start my business, and I discovered I only knew my family. And to get involved, you have to be involved. I started by, first of all, working at a nonprofit organization that I'm still involved with, which I'm about to turn it over now, called Atticus Circle. I met a lot of people who were interested in helping Atticus to be a better place. And then I joined a group called it's fairly new, but it's about a year old, Travis County, Austin Hate Crimes Task Force. And I met more people who were working very hard to make Austin a better place. And then this year I got really, really fabulously lucky and was accepted by Leadership Austin, the 2012 class. And I've been able to learn where Austin was a long time ago, where it is today, and where it's projected to go. And to meet so many people who are involved in giving. They give a lot to help make Austin a better place. And I've discovered that when you give, you stop thinking about, oh, woe is me, I don't know anybody, I'm so lonely, I'm so bored. I used to tell my son, my teenage son, only boring people are bored. If you're bored, go out and do something that's interesting, and you're going to meet interesting people. That's how I've been able to find myself surrounded by a lot of wonderful, interesting, exciting people here in Austin.
Well, there you have it. Connection equals community. AustinBlackNewcomers.org. Thank you, Ruth.